Hello fans, I'm Bobby Broyles with the 2015 CAA Football All-Conference Award winners presented by Under Armour. Let's begin with the league's Player of the Year awards. The CAA Football Offensive Player of the Year is James Madison senior quarterback Vad Lee. Despite missing JMU's final 3 games with an injury, Lee led the conference with 3,004 yards of total offense, 29 total touchdowns, and a pass efficiency rating of 165.5. Voting for the CAA Football Defensive Player of the Year finished in a tie. The first winner is William & Mary senior safety DeAndre Houston Carson. Houston Carson finished with a team-high 86 tackles and his 4 interceptions tied for second most in the league. He also blocked a pair of kicks on special teams. Also earning co-Defensive Player of the Year honors is Stony Brook senior defensive lineman Victor Ochi. Ochi led the conference with 13 sacks, finished tied for first with 16.5 tackles for loss, and totaled 47 tackles. The CAA Football Special Teams Player of the Year is William & Mary sophomore return specialist Devontae Dedman. Dedman led CAA football with an average punt return yardage of 16.4 and was the only player in the league to return both a punt and a kickoff back for touchdowns this season. A pair of standouts have earned the CAA Football Offensive Rookie of the Year award. The first is Villanova quarterback Zach Bednarsik, who stepped in for an injured John Robertson and finished with 1,264 passing yards, 358 rushing yards, and 13 total touchdowns. The second co-offensive Rookie of the Year is Delaware running back Thomas Jefferson. Jefferson led all league freshmen with 890 rushing yards and 7 scores on the ground. Voting for the CAA Football Defensive Rookie of the Year also resulted in a tie. The first honoree is UAlbany linebacker Julian Cox, who finished 5th in the conference with 94 tackles to go along with 3 sacks and 5.5 tackles for loss. Also earning co-Defensive Rookie of the Year accolades is Towson linebacker Chris Tedder, who posted 55 tackles, 1 interception, and 1 sack this season for the Tigers. The CAA Football Coach of the Year is Richmond's Danny Rocco. Rocco led the Spiders to an 8-3 overall record, a share of the conference title, and the number 7 national seed in the FCS playoffs. And finally, the CAA Football Chuck Boone Leadership Award winner, given annually to the player who best embodies the highest standards of leadership, integrity, teamwork, and sportsmanship, is Villanova junior offensive lineman Jake Pruce. Pruce carries a 3.83 GPA in biochemistry and was among the Villanova student athletes who donated bone marrow through the Be The Match Foundation this fall. Now let's move on to the 2015 All-CAA Football First Team Offense. At quarterback, a senior from James Madison, Vad Lee. At running back, a junior from William & Mary, Kendall Anderson. At running back, a senior from Richmond, Jacoby Green. At fullback, a senior from Villanova, Gary Underwood. The first team receivers are a sophomore from Stony Brook, Ray Bolden. A junior from Richmond, Brian Brown. A senior from Richmond, Reggie Diggs. And a junior from James Madison, Brandon Ravenel. At tight end, a junior from New Hampshire, Jordan Powell. The first team offensive line is made up of a senior from Delaware, Ben Curtis. A senior from Maine, Bruce Johnson. A senior from William & Mary, Andrew Jones. A junior from James Madison, Mitch Kirsch. And a senior from Richmond, Nick Richer. At kicker, a sophomore from William & Mary, Nick Dorka. At kick returner, a sophomore from Rhode Island, Harold Cooper. And at punt returner, a junior from New Hampshire, Casey DeAndrade. Now for the 2015 All-CAA Football First Team Defense. The defensive linemen include a senior from Maine, Trevor Bates, a senior from William & Mary, Tyler Clater, a junior from Villanova, Tano Passignon, a senior from Stony Brook, Victor Ochi, and a junior from Maine, Patrick Ricard. The first team linebacker core consists of a sophomore from James Madison, Andrew Ankra, a senior from Villanova, Don Cherry, a junior from Richmond, Omar Howard, and a senior from William & Mary, Luke Rhodes. The first team cornerbacks are a junior from New Hampshire, Casey DeAndre, a senior from Richmond, Io Aguni, and a junior from James Madison, Taylor Reynolds. At first team safety, a senior from William & Mary, DeAndre Houston Carson, and a junior from Richmond, David Jones. And at punter, a junior from William & Mary, Hunter Windmuller. Now introducing the All-CAA Football Second Team Offense. Followed by the All-CAA Football Second Team Defense. Next up, the All-CAA Football Third Team Offense. And finally, the All-CAA Football Third Team Defense. Congratulations to this year's CAA Football Award winners. Don't forget, 4 CAA football teams are headed to the FCS playoffs. William & Mary hosts Duquesne in the first round on Saturday, November the 28th, with the winner advancing to play at Richmond. New Hampshire will host Colgate in the first round on Saturday, and the winner of that matchup will play at James Madison in round 2. All of the first and second round games can be seen live on ESPN3. For more information on the 2015 CAA Football Awards and the FCS playoffs, visit CAAfootball.com.